Hey you guys, Cerise here, Cerise D Magazine. It is September and we are cooking, rocking and rolling with meatballs with an Asian twist. Okay, it's a September issue and we are doing an Asian meatball, sort of like a sweet, spicy, chili kind of glaze for our meatballs. And then we're gonna do a side salad with that delicious ginger dressing. All right, so first thing we're gonna do, I am adding tons of carrots in there. I know people do it like to trick their kids, they want to add veggies, but I just like the taste. So let's go with our carrots. So I am going to go with our food processor. Now you can just buy shredded carrots already in the pack, but I just kind of like to do it myself. So I'm kind of doing this in a couple different steps. I am shredding my carrots and then we're gonna go back and process them. So let's go to the next step. Okay, so I've switched my food processor blade from the shredding back to just the regular blade that's inside. I am now gonna add shallots in here, 2 shallots, and I'm gonna add ginger. I am gonna break off a piece that is about 2 inches, and I am making, I think, 4 packages of 6-ounce turkey. Now you can use chicken, you can use beef, you can use whatever, but I'm doing a turkey meatball. And I know some people don't peel their ginger. I just prefer to peel it and get especially all those little crusty knobs off. I don't peel it to every single thing off, but a good majority. And this is probably bigger than I want, so I'm gonna cut some of this down. All right. Into the food processor, the ginger goes with our carrots and our shallots. And now I'm ready to process this down. So it's gonna be like really choppy. Okay, I'm gonna scrape down the edges and go at it one more time. The ginger smells good, the shallots are coming through, smells so good. Okay, let's go on to the next step. Okay, so here we go. We've got our mixing bowl, we've got our meat in here. Again, I am using turkey, and with this, I am going in with our spices. So with our spices, we have some salt. I'm using pink Himalayan salt, some fresh ground pepper, red chili flakes. We've got onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, and then this is that chicken bouillon by Knorr, okay? So we're gonna just go in with all of this. I kind of like to mix mine all up together first before I throw it all in there. Okay, so we're going in with that. Then I've got breadcrumbs. Okay, then I've got our carrot mixture, and I forgot to mention, so this is carrot, ginger, shallots, and garlic. I forgot to mention the garlic, so garlic is in there as well. So that's coming in here, and you can see I'm putting quite a bit. You don't even taste it. You don't taste it at all, okay? All right, and then I've got a little bit of egg as well. And then we're just gonna put our fingers to the test and just mix all this together. All right, we're looking good. Now we're ready to go ahead and roll our meat into balls. Okay, so I'm using a cookie scoop, and these come in various sizes. You can get a set of various sizes as well. The other thing you can do is just put a little olive oil on your hands. I use gloves. I know some people don't like to, but it's whatever you like. And because I have fingernails, I don't like getting stuff all under my fingernails. The little scoop keeps everything uniform to size. And then all you got to do is kind of roll them into a better shape. So now that we've got our meatballs ready, I like to put them in the refrigerator for like maybe 30 to an hour just to set up, firm up, harden up before we fry them. So now that we've got our meatballs ready, we're gonna load them into our pan, and I am using olive oil in our pan, and we're gonna just fry these up and flip them over. When they're ready, we'll be good to go, and then we'll add our sauce over top. Okay, so for our sauce, we are going in with a sweet chili sauce. There are so many different brands of sweet chili sauce. You'll kind of have to try them because they do taste different from one another. And then I'm going in with Kewpie mayo. A little bit of that. And there's no measurements. You just measure with your heart, as they say. All right, Kewpie mayo. We're going in with a little bit of Sriracha to spice it up. If you like it spicier, go for it. And then I'm doing fish sauce, okay? And remember, we're doing this kind of Asian twist on these meatballs. And we're just gonna mix this until combined. All right, so let's get going here. One thing we wanna do is our pan is hot, our meatballs are done, and we've got our sauce. You can put your sauce right in the pan and let it cook with the meatballs or not. These could be not hot, and you could put them over the top and just put the meatballs in a dish. If you do it this way, you can get a little bit more thicker coating once that sauce heats up. I've tried it both ways, it really doesn't matter. All right, now all we have to do is plate this up and we are cooking with grease. So we've all been to a Japanese restaurant, whether it's Benihana or your local Japanese restaurant, and they have that delicious, delicious ginger dressing. Just simple salad, iceberg lettuce with a little bit of carrot on top, and then that ginger dressing, delish. What I love about this recipe is everything goes right into your blender. You don't need to drizzle the oil, so we're just dumping everything right in here. Let's get going. All right, so first we need ginger, of course. Now, I'm gonna use, okay, so I want about 3 pieces that are about 2 inches long, if you will. This one's pretty big, so I'm gonna consider this one about 1.5 pieces. Again, I like to peel my ginger. You don't have to. All right, so now that I've got my ginger kind of sort of peeled, I'm gonna chop it up as best I can before I put it into my blender so it breaks down a lot faster. Okay, so we're going in to the blender with the ginger. I'm going in with about 1 cup of the shredded carrots. We save those. That's important. And then I'm gonna go in with about 1/4 of this onion. And for the onion, I'm gonna chop that up. That goes in. Then we're gonna go in with salt and pepper. Tomato paste. About 1 tablespoon. Rice wine vinegar. About 1/4 cup. Okay, soy sauce, we're going in not quite 1/4 cup. We're going in with avocado oil. 1/4 cup. Just a touch more. I've got a lemon here. This is a little small lemon. So I'm gonna go in with maybe 1 tablespoon worth, which is probably half of this lemon, and sugar. I'm gonna go in with 1/3 cup right now, and then we can add more if we need it. So I'm gonna stop the blender, and it's kind of thick. I'm gonna add in about 1/2 cup of water, and that should get us where we need to be. Let's give it a taste. Ooh. It's perfect. I don't need any more sugar. It's got that tang to it. It's delicious. It is absolutely delicious. Woo! So we're gonna put this in the refrigerator and get it cold, and we're gonna get our salad ready. Okay, you guys, we are here and we are ready. I'm going to just put a little decoration on my plate. And this is what I would do for a guest, because I want them to know that the meatballs have carrots in it. So I'm just gonna have a little bit of garnish. And then I'm going to add some meatballs to the plate. And of course, they could come and refill themselves. A little bit of meatball, a little bit of garnish, looking cute. And then our salad is ready here. And it's just the simplest thing. Iceberg with a little bit of carrot on top. And you can never have enough of this ginger dressing. It tastes so good, I could just drink it. So we're just gonna pour that right over the top. More is always more. All right, let's go in for a taste test, because I am just dying for this dressing. I'm gonna look like a crazy person, but that's okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. I just want more. I just want to shove it in my mouth. The dressing is so sweet and so delicious. And then we've got our sweet chili glaze meatball. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Now this makes for perfect low carb meal anybody would enjoy. We'll see you guys next time. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. Leave us a comment. Let us know if you make this. Give us some feedback. See you next time, Sriracha Magazine.